welcome to our first ever podcast for InkedArt Gaming. I am Carl17Ace. Along with me is Soul Eater. Charles. Yeah. I got Mallory, Turtle Zombie, and also our newest member, Bubbles, aka Brianna. Welcome. So, to start off.
Backwards.
What was that?
Shouldn't it have been backwards? Brianna, aka Bubbles.
AKA Bubbles. No. I'll go with Bubbles first.
That's me.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's start off by introducing what InkedArt is. Essentially, it's a group of gamers that came together and decided to talk about video games, made by gamers for gamers. So I figured the best way to talk about that is by using a podcast. Not a bad idea.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We tried Skype through Twitch, and that didn't work out too well. So
yeah, prototypes.
So we took this
Sorry, I'm getting a lot of feedback, so I got a lot of static on my line. Sorry.
Yeah, we have Brianna on the phone, live on the phone.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, that's fine. But but we're gonna go around and just introduce ourselves individually. I guess I can start off. My name is Carlos, aka Carl17Ace. I'm head of the PlayStation news. I also cover some. I'm known as part of the co-member, like co-founder, but I don't see myself that way. I just kind of deal with the PlayStation news. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic over to Keith.
Oh yeah, everybody just cheer and clap.
AKA Soul Eater.
Anyways, Soul Eater 0612. I am the founder of the group. Came to me in a dream one day by the angels. No, I'm just playing, but I decided to go ahead randomly one day and put a group together. Starting with me and my wife, and then it went on to Carlos, and then from there it just branched out and formed a beautiful community and crew right now that we're doing, and the crew is getting bigger as we do our stuff, our news and all that. But I do want to excuse real quick. XX get back up. XX, he said he wanted to be with us tonight, but he couldn't attend, and then so the same thing goes with Truly J. He's another member of our group, and we couldn't.
You just lost your mic.
And his mic is out. All right.
And he is gone.
It's
Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
it's just like the Oscars. You got that mic time cut off.
So I guess he wants me to go, and I guess he's passing it to
Proxy.
me.
All right.
So my name is Mallory, and I am Turtle Zombie. I am co-founder of InkedArt Gaming along with my husband, Soul Eater. And I am head of Nintendo news, anything Nintendo, as well as Amiibos, because sometimes I do post about the newest Amiibos that are out. Don't know what else to say about myself. Just, I am the Nintendo fangirl. So, yeah.
Awesome, and I'm back on. Just letting you know. And to end that really quick, or I guess to the other member, Truly J, he's missing an act right now. I cannot get a hold of him or anything for him to join us on this. And also, really quick, short, just to let you guys know, I usually try to help out. I wouldn't really say I'm the head of Xbox news and all, but I try to help out the best that I can with each thing. I could actually say I think I'm more head of YouTube.
That's true.
Crazy, so I could say I think I'm more focused on the YouTube section of InkedArt Gaming, and I try to get there with other stuff.
And that being said, I'm gonna throw it on over to Mrs. Bubbles. Time for
Okay.
Bubbles.
Do you guys hear me?
We
Yeah.
can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, how's your weather there?
How's the weather, Brianna?
The weather is great. Alright, I'm Bubbles, and I am PC Gaming, so I'm head of that, and I guess I just got my PC maybe 3 months ago, so I'm kind of new to it too. I used to do it back in the day, and I just started taking it back up, and so be patient with me as I catch on to all the new happenings evening.
Never.
No patience.
Mercy.
I'm not sure what else to say about me, but I'm Bubbles.
She's awesome, guys. She's an awesome person, and we are happy that she's finally part of our group.
Yes, another girl. We needed more females.
Hey,
You know how hard it is
we're
with all that testosterone going around?
we're equal opportunity employers, okay? Well, the next, I guess we should go ahead and spin over to the topic discussion. I asked everyone in this group about this one question: what is the one game that made you into a gamer? That one game that turned you just decide that made you become that, like, decided that, hey, this game just did it for me, and I now want to be a gamer. So I think to kick off, Charles, aka
Keith.
Keith.
The ladies.
Oh, the ladies? Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
the ladies, not the ladies.
Mal.
at the beginning.
Mal, I think you're gonna kick off first, because I'm interested in hearing what you're saying, what you wanted to say.
Okay, so there.
Dum, 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 dum.
I don't know how to say it. Like, I was pretty much born into the gaming era in my family. Like, my mom would play the Atari and everything before I was born. So it's just something that I grew up watching. She wouldn't let me play any games when I was little because I would erase her save files. But there was one game that I would just sit there and watch her and my brother play endlessly and make their own little guide out of and everything. And the story just captivated me, and that was Final Fantasy on the NES. So that actually is what sparked me into wanting to play games, is mainly just because of the storyline of that one particular game. Like, I just would sit there in a blank stare at the TV nonstop watching them play it. And then later on I got to finally play Mario and Zelda, and it just took off from there. But, I mean, it's just something that I was just born into. It's been my whole entire life, and it's all because of my mom. So, she is my gaming hero.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn it on over to Buble, or Miss Bubbles.
Miss Buble. I like that.
Well, it's really funny to me that you said Final Fantasy because, there's a lot of games I played growing up, and they're all, older games, and I feel like the game I'm choosing is going to be so much nearer than everybody else's because although I played games growing up, the game that really made me fall in love with gaming was Final Fantasy X, and that was just like the best game ever. And when I was growing up playing it, I would stay up all night. I was like, I have to finish this game, and I can play the game over and over and over, and I could never get tired of it because I'm so in love with it.
That's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. The storyline to that is just so epic. I love it.
I never got into Final Fantasy. I know. I'm sorry, but I don't.
This is so. Hey, you're not alone. I'm the same. Same thing. At the first time I told that to Turtle Zombie over here, she freaked out. I thought she was gonna take my head off or something.
I made him sit there and watch me play Final Fantasy.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how long I made him sit there, and he was just like, I can't do it.
No, this is a weird and unusual podcast for our first one ever. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I just realized that, okay, we have 2 boys, 2 girls, and the 2 girls so happen to like Final Fantasy as the game that brought them in. And if I'm correct, I believe me and Carlos are going to have the similar answer for the games that brought us into gaming. So it is pretty weird. I'm just oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, what's yours?
I don't know. I think, okay. I'll go before Carlos, since Carlos is the podcast person. I'll let him go last to tell everybody his experience. But if I'm correct, and if I'm not correct, then we're going to sound like complete idiots. But I'm going to say the count of 3, we both say the game that brought us into gaming, that got us hooked into being a gamer. And like I said, if it's not the same, I'm going to laugh like crazy. All right, you ready, Carlos?
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Metal Gear Solid.
You're right. That's right. That's exactly it right there.
He stood you up.
But You're also wrong. It's Halo. I'm kidding. No, it is Metal Gear.
No,
It is Metal Gear Solid though.
Okay, so I guess I'll talk my experience. I grew up not watching my mother or father playing these old school games. I grew up playing them. The first game system I ever played was the ColecoVision, and I was hooked up on a game called Popeye. And it was just like Donkey Kong when you have to climb up the ladders and avoid barrels, but instead this time you're doing it with Popeye, not Mario. And the person up top is Pluto. So that was the first game I ever played, and then I went on from there to Atari, then Nintendo, then so on and so on. But it wasn't like I was excited. It wasn't like one of those things where I was like, oh, I'm waiting for this game to be released or that game to be released. It's like I didn't really get hooked into it. It's just something I did on, when I was bored or just for a hobby. But I remember one night I went to my cousin's party, and all the guys, we decided to go upstairs and we just gamed on his TV he had. And back then it was like the old school big box TVs.
Yep.
But we hooked up the PlayStation 1. He popped in this game called Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. And I started watching him play it, and it was like I was just captivated. It's funny because now you look at where the games have come to with the graphics and all, and you're just like, wait, how can you get captivated with a game that looked like that? Well, at the time, that was the graphics. So, yes, I got captivated. I was like, oh, it looks beautiful. The game seems so smooth, and so I asked him if I could play it, and when he handed over the controller and I started playing, doing all the stealth tactics and everything, it just kind of like, I got sucked into it. I didn't want to stop playing. I didn't want to go home and party for it. I just wanted to keep playing it. To the point where I actually went and bought a PlayStation 1, or actually my dad did, because I wasn't like a big roller at a little kid and all that. But anyways, I asked him to go get it for me. He bought me a PlayStation 1, and he bought me the copy of the game, and I played it endlessly. And when the other games were announced to come out for the systems, that's what got me going. And it also basically brought me to the world of shooters. It's not a first-person shooter, but it brought me into the world of anything, action, violence, depth. I just started getting sucked into the type of games, and it's all due to Metal Gear Solid.
Huh. Okay. That was interesting. I guess my story's a little different though. Compared to yours, but I remember it started off because when for Christmas shopping, my mom got me a Nintendo 64 originally, and I was excited because I really wanted a Nintendo 64 because everyone had it, and it was my big sister that told my mom to get no, you should get a PlayStation and return that. She said that you had to talk to your brother because he's the one that wanted it. So she had to convince me to get a PlayStation, and it didn't take her that long to convince me to get one. So we ended up returning it and ended up getting a PlayStation. But when I got it for Christmas, I had a demo disc in it, and that was like probably the only game I was playing for like a few months because I didn't get like a game for like 1 or 2 months after I got it, so it was pretty repetitive. But in that demo disc was the Japanese Metal Gear Solid in there, and even though it only it didn't go past the heliport. I just like the way that the mechanics were and like how much of a thrill you get from if you get caught, and like the whole point is to get the whole point is like to get from point A to point E, like point A to point B without getting caught. And like I kind of found that like challenging. So I mean, ever since then though, I mean, that's why I'm a huge fan of like stealth games or like games that require you to be sneaky, like Assassin's Creed. So I always get that one every year.
Nice.
Yep. So that is my story.
Is everybody still on?
I am here.
Did you fall asleep, Bubbles?
Bubbles fell asleep.
She's still on.
Bubbles!
Dun 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 dun.
I think we lost the bubble. The bubble popped.
Well, anyways, anyone want to share some news?
As soon as we can find out what's going on with the...
I forgot I was on mute.
She forgot she was on mute. The noise of a call center job. You forget.
I'm so sorry.
Like, we lost contact. The tornado must have swept her away.
Oh, you guys had a tornado? That's insane.
No.
No.
Just
say-
saying, her and she sounds like one of those like weather broadcasters that report over the TV station and they're just like reporting on the other side.
Yeah. Like Weather Channel.
But anyways, news. She wants to start off. She wants to kick off news on their subject, on their whatever.
Their thing. Yeah, I know that thing. Yeah.
He wants to go ahead and pull out news out of a hat.
Just out of a notebook, not a hat.
Well, the only thing I got, the two things I have is it's already been announced, but the price drop on the PlayStation 4. Now
Yes.
$349 started actually last Friday.
Yes.
So that's I mean I think they originally were gonna announce it, but Target dropped the bomb. So yeah, so they decided. I guess they decided to just go ahead and start it off sooner than later, and they get their head in, get their foot in for the holiday race.
Target's good for that.
Yep. But spoiling
They're
stuff.
good for a lot of leaks, man.
Yeah. They always screw it up. I don't know why.
But that made me happy, man. When I heard that, it made me really happy because I've been wanting to get one. I was gonna hold off to June, but I did the price drop. I was like hinting to my wife. I was like, hey, maybe you and my mom can go in and get me a PS4 for Christmas now. so see what happens.
Now, to be clear, it's only the 500 gigabyte one. So
I'm good with
yeah.
that, man. I'm good with that.
I mean, but you have the option to upgrade the hard drive disk inside. So
yeah.
that'll save you somewhat save you some money.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm like to get my PS4 back.
Yeah, and the other thing that's coming out soon is the Blu-ray remote for the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
So PlayStation 3 had it, PlayStation 2 had it.
Yes,
so...
that's something that I was longing for when I had the PS4. Like me and my wife were always talking about that. Man, when are they gonna have a freaking Blu-ray remote?
Yeah, they've been working on it. I guess they were having issues with the patent, and I guess once they had it, the patent probably takes a long time because they have to go through the FCC for and then I think it's coming out soon for like $30. So once I'm gonna get my hands on that because it gets a little repetitive with the controller with the battery draining and stuff.
It does, man. It does.
All right, what do you got? You got anything, Keith?
Is that all the news?
You got any dirt?
Not all the news, but the news on PS4 end.
Yeah, that's what I have currently right now. I'm currently working on. I'm playing right now. I'm playing Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Wow. And it's so far so good. I mean, like you can tell like how Blue Point did a really good job with upscaling the resolution. And it looks great on my TV.
So is it a big jump up? Like the resolution, is it a big jump up from where it was on the PS3? Is it a slight jump up?
The graphics weren't really enhanced. It was just like the resolution, though. It's exactly how The Last of Us got treatment, like how it got. Like it was already good, and they upscaled they ported it over, and it looks great now. So I mean. The only sad part of it is it doesn't have all the multiplayer maps. They took out the multiplayer, but the beta, which will be coming out for in December for Uncharted 4, they gave me a code for it, so I'm gonna be trying that out. And on top of that, I was playing Battlefront for a bit. The beta ended today, which I'm sad. Didn't get a chance to play the last 4 days. I played like 2 days of it. But I got the hang of it. When I finally got the hang of it, they just pull it. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game. I think it's going to be a game I'm going to get to play online.
Yeah. And the other game.
Which one I'm going to get it on, I don't know, because like I would like to have Carlos as a partner there to play.
And I do. The other thing I'm playing right now, I haven't played actually since I got stuck, but Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm playing that too. Got stuck on mission 29 though, so. I took a break from it.
I gotta play that game. I'm behind on that one. I really have to get that game and play it. But yeah. So that that frame rate on Uncharted must be great.
Oh, it is. I mean, like you see a lot more than you did on the PlayStation 3. Obviously, I mean, come on. The PS4 is giving you that much power. Of course, you're gonna see a lot more than the naked eye can see. So I mean, like everything from the environment looks brighter. I mean, like since Drake's Fortune came out in the early PlayStation 3 years, that those graphics are kind of a little obsolete. But as soon as once I get to Uncharted 2 and 3, I'll see some improvement. Like I think once I get to 3, I can actually it'll look exactly like The Last of Us. So yeah, it's impressive. Blue Point did a really good job, working on it. So yeah, I'm definitely I also got it for cheap since I'm a Best Buy rewards member. So I got it for I got 20% off of it. So that's good stuff. So if you're looking for something different out there, listeners, and you're getting tired of GameStop's crap, go to Best Buy, the rewards member club. For $30 for 2 years. You get 20% off of new games, and for 3 of them, and then you get 30% for trade-ins.
Best Buy is the place to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So any other news?
No dirt. Come on, Mallory. Nothing.
What, you want me to go now?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if you had something, why didn't you say anything?
I do. I have some Nintendo news, not a lot, because Nintendo's being all secretive with their stupid NX console that they're making.
We should call your segment for news Nintendo News. Yeah.
Hey.
Would you like to go now, or would you like to?
I will go now. I'll go ahead and go since y'all called me out on it. Thanks, y'all.
Nintendo News.
Much love. Love. Okay, so the main thing that I have actually been looking into, because it's something that I happen to use a lot and I enjoy, and it's something that Carlos tagged me in the other day, and I was like, no! And I did it in a Mario voice.
Mamma mia.
Oh, no. Is that supposedly, and forgive me if I say this wrong, but it's the way I've always said it since I was a kid, Natsumi has stated that Nintendo has moved on from the Game Boy games being released on the Virtual Console. Don't look at me like that. And specifically, this is what they had said in a Twitter conversation, that Nintendo has moved on from Game Boy games. If it's a Natsumi game not out now, it's not coming. But there hasn't been anything said from Nintendo as of yet that they are not going to release any more Game Boy games. It's just no Natsumi games right now. So no more Harvest Moon Game Boy games, nothing like that, which is really sad because I love Harvest Moon. So being that Nintendo hasn't said anything on their part in regards to moving on from the Game Boy section of the Virtual Console, it kind of has me a little nervous, because that's pretty much the whole library that I have on my 3DS is all Virtual Console Game Boy games. So that I'm a little nervous on, and I'm hoping that they'll release a statement soon in regards to it. Also, Play Nintendo on YouTube has launched a Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer television series segment, I guess is what you would call it. I'm not really a YouTube person, so what would that be called, Soul Leader? Like a
web series?
Yeah, web series. There we go. And I actually checked out one of the videos, and it's really cute. But if you have children that watch YouTube videos a lot, it's almost kind of like something that would fall into their category. It's real kitty and cartoony, and I mean, it's cute. It goes on showing how you can design houses a certain way, certain characters' houses and stuff. But it's not something that I particularly would.
Yeah, it's not Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, it's not Happy Tree Friends, but I mean, it's cute for younger generation. And if you guys check out my review that I did on Happy Home Designer for the 3DS, you'll kind of understand why I said that this game's more focused for a younger generation. What else is there? Oh, I mean, are we gonna do
not yet.
releases?
Are we doing upcoming releases right now, Carlos, or are we gonna do
Might as well.
deals, or are we just gonna continue with news?
I just said something about Uncharted, so yeah, you can go ahead and do it.
One other thing that I thought was really, really cool that I saw today is there is this video game marathon. It's a 24-hour video game marathon where people go in and they pledge to donate to this children's miracle network, and it's called Extra Life. It's taking place on November 7th. Nintendo is actually partaking in it this time around. And it's something that I believe is a really good cause. And that's also something I love about Nintendo is the fact that they're so, what's the word I'm looking for? Family orientated, I guess, and just so giving and caring. And the fact that they're joining in on this as well, it's really awesome. So if that's something that anybody's looking into, go ahead and check it out and donate to the Children's Miracle Network as well. And let's see, we've got, for the Wii U, we've got Woolly World that's coming out on the 16th, and we've got Triforce Heroes on 3DS coming out on the 23rd. Also, I'm really excited about this one, and I have to get my Wii U back. I don't want to go into that story, but Fatal Frame is finally coming out on it, and that is going to be released on the 22nd. Let's see, we've got some, the Hyrule Bundle 3DS for GameStop. I'm kind of sad that I have to wait about a week to get Triforce Heroes, but it's so worth it for the Hyrule 3DS Special Edition Bundle, which that comes out on the 30th, so look for an unboxing video pretty soon coming on that. We got a couple amiibos that are being released. We got the Woolly World amiibos that are coming out on the 16th with Woolly World as well. And Falco is a Best Buy exclusive, and they just started taking pre-orders on it. So hopefully they're still open if anybody is interested in getting Falco. And that is pretty much all I have as far as upcoming releases, too.
All right, good work. Keith, my man. What's...
Oh, I haven't heard anything from Bubbles again.
Oh, no. Did we lose her?
The bubble pot.
Dun 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 dun.
Wait for PC news?
Yeah.
I do have a little bit. In case you missed it, Arkham Knight, when it first released, totally bombed. It sucked on PC. I mean, it was great on console, but on PC it was lacking. Well, we are looking at the re-release at the end of October, and we are hopeful that it is going to make some better quality. It really bombed hard before. Beyond that, recently I've been playing this game called Legend of Grimrock 2 because I bought into the Humble Monthly Bundle. The Monthly Bundle is like $10 a month. You pay it, and once a month they give you a group of games. I think it's like 10 games or something you get. And it could be high-end games, it could be low-end games, it could be indie, whatever. But it's a really great deal. I think if you're into playing PC games and you're like, oh, look at this, I got this little present and I can play a different one each week. But I'll be revealing that at the beginning of November whenever I get the first bundle. But Legends of Grimrock 2 was kind of like the topping. They were like, oh, you bought this bundle? Here's this game to start with. After that, speaking of Humble Bundle, right now they are having this great deal on Capcom games. Like,
Capcom.
That's right.
Yay!
If you play $1 or more to it, then you get 4 games. It's Lost Planet 3, Bionic Commando, Rearmed, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 1, and Strider. If you pay more than $8, there's more games you get, and if you pay $15 or more, you get Resident Evil 5, and that's just a simple. And you also get the Ultra Street Fighter 4 game. But that's looking pretty good, and I think I'm gonna get that one.
Nice.
I'm kind of jealous all those Resident Evil games.
Had a little difficulty hearing you there. Okay, you disappeared. You're like disappearing. You do.
mouse for PC.
Bubbles,
She sounds like she's in a
you're
bubble.
roaming. Bubbles, you're roaming. Get back in the area.
Yeah, we can't. You're like breaking up big time. We can't understand you too much.
Alright, well, that's it for PC.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and continue. Not on PC though. All right. Let me see here real quick. Let's talk about real quick. One thing I want to talk about. There's been a rumor of the new Xbox One experience update being delayed. And Xbox has just pretty much announced that the rumor is untrue. It's denied. They said that they don't know where it was coming from, but it's going to be ready when it's ready. There is no news about a delay. They said that they're still going ahead with it. So where the source comes from, I have no idea. Just wanted to clear that up. Cortana appears on Xbox One preview a little early. It says Cortana won't be available on Xbox One officially until next year, but testers of the new Xbox Dashboard Beta are starting to get early access. I know that some people are having a lot of issues because that's been confirmed by Carlos. Like Carlos 17 days about the update causing a bit issues with the Xbox, so we know that there's going to be some issues there. It's not an official rollout, but some Xbox One owners have discovered that you can enable Cortana by accessing the settings panel and going up and hitting the A button a few times. Carlos, I can't try it because I don't have the update, but if you want to go and try that sometime, let me know if it actually works.
Before I throw it into the wall.
Cortana, what was that?
Before I throw it into the wall for not working, yeah.
Apparently, this activates Cortana and it's immediately snapped at the side of a game or app. As the Xbox One preview is now running Windows 10, the Cortana experience looks identical. Cortana floats at the top left, allowing you to say, "Hey Cortana," to enable voice commands. And Microsoft is planning to support features like inviting friends to parties using Cortana. But right now, it's fairly basic functionality, as the Xbox One version of Cortana is identical to Windows 10. I lost breath there. You do not get access to your calendar, appointments, news, stocks, information, and everything else you track in Cortana. And then it says basically that Microsoft is expected to officially enable access to Cortana in Xbox One preview before the end of this year. I can say that's pretty cool. It's really not going to matter to me. I do not own the Kinect sensor at the moment. I would like to, but I do not own it at the moment. So it's not like something I'm going to be all like happy and, oh yeah, I need to get it. No, it's fine. I'll wait. But one thing I am excited is for this update to come out and for it to be a smooth update. Because if some people are already having issues, like Carl17 said, he's having trouble with his update that he had early, and it's causing his Xbox to crash pretty much and not be of use. I'm hoping that they fix that issue fast, so that way, those people who are having issues can make use of their Xbox again. But I'm hoping that when they release it for everyone, that it's going to be a smooth release. I know it's probably going to be a bug here or two, but I hope it's not going to be that bad as it is at the moment.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why we signed up for it, like preview members, so that way we can be the guinea pigs for it. Just turns out I didn't think it was gonna be that big of an issue, but when I started playing, like I wanted to play Battlefront one day, and it's like it kept closing. I was like, oh. If you weren't expensive, you'd be out of here, out the window.
I'm hoping that they learn from all of that, the people who are having trouble with it. But the thing I am excited about is for those people who have bought Gears of War Ultimate Edition, the game is amazing. The upscaling graphics are amazing.
Beautiful.
From the original. I mean, it's a really beautiful game, and it's really smooth with the 60 frames per second that you're seeing in the game. But what I'm excited about is the backwards compatibility for Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment.
Yes.
I am looking forward to playing those games because they actually still have their horde mode. Now, it's not like a big upscale like the Gears Ultimate Edition was, but no matter what, it's still Gears of War, and our horde mode will definitely be in those games, and I cannot wait to be able to use that. I just got a message from Brianna that her sound is super distorted. Alright, now let's go into the next announcement real quick here. And then Carlos just answered, it's okay. Anyway, all right. Next one is where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about this real quick. There are some games that are coming out for the Xbox One that I am excited about. One of them being just because I am really, really like curious as to where they're going with it. Since lately the commercials that they have been releasing for this has me pretty much confused as to what the heck's going on with the storyline. And that's Halo 5.
Woo!
I have been seeing these commercials out of nowhere, and it kind of leaves me with the question in my mind: what the heck is going on with Master Chief? They're saying he's dead. They're saying they're gonna fight for him. Like, what the freak is going on? Like, it's just got me so captivated. I'm like, I just want the game to come out so I can play it and get the answers.
What I like about that the most, when it comes to Halo, Halo 3 disappointed me. I haven't played Halo 4 yet. It's in my collection, but what disappointed me on Halo 3 was like the lack of story, and I heard that with Halo 4 it was lacking story as well. So I heard this one has a lot more. Like the story is is longer. It's a lot longer, and the graphics by the video look beautiful. I'm stoked about it, and I could care less about the multiplayer, but the story is it's where it's at. It's very. I can't wait. Have you seen like the two opening videos? There's one with Master Chief, and the other one Spartan Locke.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. I was. I was on the border, just kind of like wanting the game. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it yet. I may hold off until Christmas. I just have it as a gift. That way, one of my sisters can just give it for me. Get it for me for Christmas. I don't have to spend money. But I'm pretty stoked about the game though. But there's just like so much coming out right now with and my hands are already full. But I'm really pumped for Halo 5.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never really much of a Halo fan in the beginning. Like, I played them. I didn't really get too into them. With Halo, the first one, it's the same thing. All right. Thanks to Carl 17 me and him are doing a share. I get to play the games he has, and he happens to have the Master Chief collection. I got to play the first one again. I gave it another shot, and yet again, I could not get into it. Now, I'll be honest with you. I have tried 2, I tried 3, and it was almost the same thing. But
Charles, if you have a gun to your head by Mallory, just tell me via messenger.
How did you read my mind?
I don't know. He kind of he 360'd his answer. It kind of seemed a little weird.
I absolutely love 4, and actually, Turtle Zombie could attest to that. She didn't like it still. She gave it a shot. She still didn't like it. I played. And it's true, Carlos, that the campaign, the story mode, isn't the best I've ever played. It's not. It's a lot of lacking in the storyline, but the graphics are beautiful. And then the other thing that they added to 4 that were never in any of the other 3 was the sprint button. I'm a sprinting type of person. I've used it like crazy in Call of Duty games, so I love to be able to run faster than normal. And they added that in the Halo 4 game that came out, and a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people were complaining that, this feels too much like Call of Duty now, which they've also allowed you to change the controller configuration to set it to where it's more like playing Call of Duty. Yeah, you got that comfortable controller scheme where you can play it and not have any issues with mixing up buttons here and there with the sprint button being added onto it. I loved it because I got online for the first time ever in Halo and started blinking. And I could never do that. So I enjoyed Halo 4. I'm looking forward to Halo 5 because now that it's fully in Xbox's hands, it's like a new chapter for them. I want to see where they're going to take all this to and see how much more life they can give the Halo series. And I want to see how they're going to online with it.
Yeah.
But as Carlos said, there are a lot of games coming out. I just feel like it's a gamer's holiday.
It's a gamer's holiday every year. Shoot.
I really feel like last year when the Xbox One and PS4 came out, and I'm pretty sure Carlos could agree, they lacked a lot in games, and they were fairly still new to the market. But a lot of people were, that were wanting a lot more games. They didn't really have a lot. They had a few here and there, but it's like this year, it's like they're just ambushing everyone with it. It's like the games you wanted are finally coming out.
I'm glad that you mentioned that.
And it's on Christmas. It's like it was last month.
Yeah.
This month, next month, and December. It's like all these games are coming out with last of the year.
And here, us Zelda fans are still sitting here twiddling our thumbs.
No, I'm glad that you mentioned that, Charles. It's like that is actually something that I wanted to discuss, but I was going to leave that for episode 2, which I'm going to name The Great Gaming Depression of 2014. It was 2014. I'm not gonna lie, 2014 compared to 2015, it was just like a depression. I mean, honestly, my PS4 was collecting dust before I can even play any games on it, and it was very depressing because of all the delays. So I definitely want to leave that to episode 2 because I'm pretty sure me and you can say a lot about like what happened, and like I have so many disappointments because Batman was supposed to come out, and Uncharted, and Watch Dogs.
I was in Kmart, and I tell you the sales were horrible on both systems.
Yeah.
So I can talk about that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave that off for our next episode, The Great Gaming Depression of 2014.
I only have one game that I'm still waiting on, and it's a never-ending wait. It'll be like.
If you say PT again, I'm gonna shoot myself.
No. Well, besides Silent Hill, okay. I mean, I'm not giving up on that, okay. I will never give up.
Look up Allison Road.
Never surrender, okay.
Allison Road. Look that up, and I assure you that's the spiritual successor of Silent Hills.
Now the good thing about the whole Silent Hill topic, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. I'm sorry, sir. You have Silent Hill. You may not make it.
Silent Hill is to at least rest Turtle Zombie's mind, with all of this, is that at least Konami has already announced that Silent Hill itself, the video game Silent Hill, it's not dead, and they have future plans to work on Silent Hill.
On pachinko machines.
But as of the game Silent Hills, that was supposed to be with Hideo Kojima and Del Toro, is officially over. And even when they asked the guy Del Toro himself, he said it with his own words, his own mouth. He would never get back into working on a video game because he feels like he is cursed. He does something or he's involved with something video game related, and it goes downhill.
Or Pacific Rim 2, or Hellboy 3.
On games.
And it would have been a really, really, really great scary game. But Silent Hill is still there, and that makes me happy.
Somewhere in like the 10 years from now. But anyways,
well, that's how it is with Zelda U. I mean, we're not releasing that sucker anytime soon. Who knows when that's going to be, if it's even going to be.
Wow.
So,
but real quick, let me go ahead and say some stuff here real quick. We had been started since August for the Xbox One, where we had gotten Rare Replay.
Oh,
that was a good game that came out. For those of you that are listening or that are going to be listening when this is posted, Rare Replay, it brings back all your childhood memories on the 64, and
the frustrations of Conquer and trying to aim with inverted controls. We won't get into that. That's another topic.
And as Carlos had mentioned earlier, in September, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain was released. I've heard nothing but good things from Carl 17 Ace, that the game is beautiful, and I do plan on picking it up sometime in the near future.
I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a coverage for Metal Gear Online, which was actually went live on October 6th. So I haven't even got a chance to even dive into that yet, but I will be doing a coverage on it as soon as I can. I might have one of my buddies join me as well on this escapade online to see how it is. And this is like the first time I'm gonna dive into Metal Gear Online since like 2009 or 10, when Metal Gear Solid 4 had Metal Gear Online, which was like super fun. So it definitely, I never really got into online gaming. I'm more of like a offline single player person. But when Metal Gear Online came on, like when I played it, I was just like thrilled. It was just like so fun because you still have the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid in it, and you don't have to worry about 10-year-old kids talking trash. Or whatever the age is now.
Now,
Mute buttons for.
also in September, there was the release of Mad Max. Haven't played it yet.
Me either.
I want to play that.
And there was also the release for all you Destiny fans. Just letting you know right now, I've played it. They have revamped completely everything in Destiny. I'm talking about the menu is no longer the same.
I couldn't find
Everything
nothing.
is just so crazy now in Destiny. It's like you're playing a PC game with a lot of commands in it. Like everything's just, I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not the same. So a lot of people are having to get used to this new layout and everything, and they added more missions. Of course, you have to buy the Taken King in order to play those story missions and all that stuff. But they also have removed the level cap, and where you're having to have light in order to level up. Now you're basically can level up more with just regular weapons, and with whatever you put on, whatever armor you put on, it levels you up as well.
Oh, and your ghost level you up too.
Levels you up as well as it levels up. You can buy other ghosts that are higher level to help level you up, which is different. Oh, and the big announcement. Technically, it's no longer Ghost. It is now.
I don't like it.
No, was it Northern North? Is that how you say that, Carlos?
Oh yeah, Northern North, yeah.
Yeah, Northern North has taken over the role of Ghost.
I don't like it.
It sounds a whole lot robotic.
Yeah,
for sure.
What Destiny, what Halo is to Mallory is what Destiny is to me. I can't get into. Like I tried Destiny for like 2 weeks and I was done with it.
I was that way too the first time around when we had first gotten it when it came out. I didn't really like it. Keith was the one that really, really got into it, and I just was like, eh. So we let it go, and it was like a couple months later, once everything.
Before this next update.
That's when I really started getting into it. Was when they added all the last update that they did before the new one.
I got tired of this was it came out last year, so I was playing first player shooter games for quite some time. It got old quick for me. Especially with last year being like the Great Gaming Depression, which we will not discuss until next episode. Honestly, I got tired of the first person shooter games so quick. I wouldn't if I were to pick it up, I probably won't. I'm not gonna lie. I have way too much on my plate anyways. I've got games on my 360 and on my.
So if anything, you could just get it from there.
Uh-oh. We lost Bubbles.
It is. She's having some issues, so she's going to close out of it, and she's going to try to next time she'll do it over her phone instead of her PC. So
okay.
It was good having her. But really quick, let's go through this. This month, we have just had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 released.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that it's crap.
Ain't they all?
I've heard that it's crap. I've heard that they didn't improve on anything. That it's just like you're playing the old versions. There's nothing really to be improved in the game, which kind of sucks because when Skate came out, they kind of stepped up the skateboarding genre, and now it's like Tony Hawk just went ahead and brought it back down. But anyways.
Yeah, I heard so much about so many bad things, and there was videos of what the glitches were doing, where you're in midair, if you touch something, you're just falling to the ground and just frozen. It's insane. And then there's that customization issue where you can't make your own skater, but you can customize the skaters on the roster already. And Lil Wayne, what is going on with that?
Oh, that definitely killed it. So man, anyways, but to make up for that, there is some good games coming out. Yes. We have on the 23rd. Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh, already? Dang.
That game is. At first I was kind of shaky on it after everything that happened in
Unity.
in Unity. Yes, after all the stuff that happened in Unity, and the fact that they still can't fix the online issues. So bad with that. Me and XX Get Back Up XX have been trying since like a few months after the game is released to try to play with each other on the Xbox One, and Ubisoft servers continue to crash. There's no way that it's being fixed, and even when they go ahead and put up an update saying it's been fixed, it's still not fixed. It's like
they might as well. They might as well just shoot a message to everybody and be like, "Guys, just give it up."
So that's exactly what me and X's Get Back Up did. We basically just gave it up. We said, let's forget trying. So we just stopped trying that. This Creek Syndicate, what I do like about it is that they're going back to their roots, which means they said that there's not going to be an online multiplayer. It's going to be straight story campaign type gameplay.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping with that, since their focus is more driven on that, it's going to be epic. And they have more time to focus on that rather than trying to get all these different things going on with online multiplayer. And then I also heard that they had a DLC that if you pre-ordered it, it was Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, it drove me crazy. I was like, oh my god, I definitely gotta pre-order this. Like, I'm a Jack the Ripper fan, so I'm just happy to see that they're adding that into that.
I want to try that Back to the Future game.
Oh, you haven't played it?
No, I have not played it. It comes out on the 16th.
Well, originally, it came out in 2011.
I'll say I've never played it, but I want to play it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of up my alley.
I had it on my PS3. It's like it's fun. It's just like it's like those. It's just like it was like early Telltale games.
Yeah.
But like it was like I think it was the first one actually that they came out with. But it's like interactive. But it's very interactive. It's you're not gonna be like.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be walking around like the city, but you're gonna
Back
interact.
To the future.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Dead, though.
You're gonna be interacting with like with objects and characters. Doc Brown is in it, and like the only difference is that like the guy who Christopher Lloyd is voicing Doc Brown, but Michael J. Fox isn't voicing Marty. It's someone else. They had to get someone.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but the good news is that they got the original Jennifer for that was in the first one. She was the original one. She was later recasted by Elizabeth Shue, but they brought her to play as his girlfriend. So she's in it. Her voice is in it. No, Biff is not in it, but and I guess you could say like two. But Michael J. Fox does later come back and voice someone else though in it. But you're gonna enjoy it though. I mean, it was fun. Well, it was like 4 episodes long. So, like, lucky for you, you don't have to wait, like 6 to 3 months, or 3 to 6 months for, like, a new episode, like I had to do in 2011.
Now, on the 27th and the 30th, we have Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. I'm definitely going to be grabbing that. We got Halo 5, and we got Minecraft Story Mode, and WWE 2K16.
I am excited about story mode in Minecraft, so be looking for a review on that because I love Minecraft. I am addicted. I'm afraid to say it.
I'm going to end the Xbox news with this. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to be saying that November is going to be a good month for a lot of gamers as Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is coming out, Fallout 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Star Wars Battlefront. So that's going to be a good month right there. We're going to be completely broke. There's no way we're going to have money.
Xbox servers will be crashing.
With Call of Duty Black Ops 3, when I played the beta, I love it. They did a whole lot of changes to the previous games, and I'm excited to get into that. But like I said, I will not talk about that until our next our next podcast. Well, not even our next podcast. I won't get into that till November when we can start talking about that and get more into the games that are coming out. Carlos, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you want me to just go ahead right now and go ahead and announce the sales that are on Xbox?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. There are a few sales on Xbox One right now. There is Dragon Age Inquisition, which is $20, but then you can also for $22.50 get the deluxe version, excuse me guys, it's not a version, it's a version.
Whoa. Hello.
which includes the DLC Skyhold Throne, Red Heart, Bog Unicorn, Dragon Age Multiplayer Deluxe Chest, and the Mighty Flames of the Inquisition Armor, Armored Mount, and Weapons Arsenal. Remember, that's $22.50, so for $2.50 more, you get the deluxe version of Dragon Age. That's on sale right now on Xbox One. You also have GTA 5 with the Great White Shark cash card for $47.99, and if you just want the standard GTA 5, it's $40.19 on sale. And then the last one that I've played, which is a pretty good game, is Steam World Dig, and it's on sale right now for $7.49. Pretty good game. People wouldn't think it is, but I played it and I actually enjoy that game.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
That was the one that I was just like staring at, trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like you have to like mine through these. Well, not mine. Yeah, we have to dig through these mines, and you have to like find certain things to collect and all. And it at first it was like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be crap. But when I started playing it, it actually pulled me in, and I couldn't stop playing. It's a pretty interesting game.
Nintendo's got a little bit of sales going. Toys R Us has got their 2DSs, which recently Nintendo did a price drop on. But they got the 2DSs, the sea green and the blue black, which is the regular blue and black one, with Mario Kart 7 for $99.99, which is not a bad deal at all, especially if you're looking for Christmas gifts for your kids. But the majority of the Nintendo sales is on the eShop. Like, they've done a crap load of price drops on the eShop. Some of the biggest ones, though, I would say would be like Cooking Mama 5, which I think is the newest one. Its original price is $29.99. They dropped it all the way down to $4.99, which is a big price drop for it. There's just too many games to go through all the price drops that they have. So I would just go into the folder on the eShop and look into it, because there are a ton. At least 40 different games that they price dropped this month.
Oh, sales. And Carlos, any on your end?
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at it right now. It's like they're doing another Grand Theft Auto sale. For Grand Theft Auto 5, you can also get Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars for $5. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City for $5 on PlayStation 3, if you still have that. They're also doing a WB sale, and I know with one of them being The Hobbit for like $8. So you can get that's a steal right there. This is why I never have spare money around. Dying Light is
why we never have money.
Dying Light is on sale for $34.99. I really wish they can drop that price though. Hoping that way I can get it for like $14.99. But here's the hoping. Actually, let's see what else is there. Lego Jurassic World is actually on sale for $41.99 on the PlayStation 4, and Mortal Kombat the full game for $41.99. So there's Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham is on sale for $14.99. So those are the specials. Oh, the Lego Movie too. Okay, $8.99. So there's a lot of Lego stuff.
Good stuff. Lego games you can never go wrong in.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have yet to play Lego Jurassic World, and
I haven't. I haven't finished it. I'm on the third one.
I love Lego games. We have got to finish the Lego Hobbit though.
Oh, I love that one. Well, yeah. Normally, guys, our podcast length will be probably about under an hour. This first episode is a bit longer because we had to go through the introductions and so. But next time we would just go ahead and bundle everything in and get it done to where it's at least tries to stay under an hour. But this was our first podcast.
Yay!
It was fun, and we had some technical difficulties from Bubbles, who's already left, by the way. And it was a pleasure having her on. And she has apologized and said next time she gets on the podcast, hopefully she'll have a better device to operate with, that she can be heard clear and not like she's reporting.
She's excused this time.
Alright, any last words?
Guys, just make sure to keep your lookout on the sales. Hopefully this will be up before the weekend, so that way you guys can know the sales. And not be like, oh, it's on sale, and they go check it out, and it's gone already.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to get this up in time for you guys to hear this, so you guys can check out those sales and deals that we just mentioned. And the way that I believe is gaming can only get better. I mean, they're having so many releases coming out, and stay tuned for more podcast episodes where we will be discussing a lot of the games that are coming out. And please, guys, please go check YouTube. InkedArt Gaming Comics and InkedArt Gaming Comics and there's no end, so it's InkedArt Gaming Comics 4. I had to remember. I always forget that. I always end up putting the end in there. But yeah, it's oh my god, Facebook.
Get it right.
It's youtube.com/InkedArtGamingComicsMore. Check that out. Show some love. We finally broke 100. We're at 105 now, which is pretty neat. And our traffic is actually coming along much better than when we first started out. It took us like 3 months to get to like 50 something likes, and now we just posted up one like a day ago or something like that. That's gotten already like almost 30 or 40 likes. So that's pretty cool that it's moving along. And then Facebook.
We're at 72.
Woo! So announce on Facebook.
Yeah, we're at currently at 72. So it went up
Nice.
by 8. So yeah, there's the slow train is moving. What was that?
Don't we have another Funko giveaway going on?
Yes. I mean, like, well, for this one, I don't think we're gonna put a limit on the likes though. Or just like it's more like just spread the word, and then we'll do our draw like the contest in our next episode.
Yes. So guys, basically, this Funko Pop giveaway we are going to be announcing at the end of this month, and it's not for anything in particular. Just continue to like our page and share it. And if you want us to continue these giveaways, then we would appreciate more shares and more likes. The more we can get the page going and more likes we can get, the more we can do more things like Funko Pop giveaways. And then maybe me and Carl 17 will branch out and add other things in there and mix it up a little bit for giveaways.
Amigos and
Also really quick on YouTube, guys, when you go check it out. My wife, Turtle Zombie, has recently done her first video by herself. I'm still there somewhere in the practice.
He's mentoring me because it's been years since I've done a YouTube video, so it's just getting a little back into the hang of stuff.
But she has just announced something I didn't know that she was going to announce, and that's if anyone could guess her favorite Animal Crossing character, which there is a silhouette of in the video if you pay attention to it. Will win a free pack of amiibo cards, and that's the first person to guess it right is the first person that wins. So let's go ahead and get this contest going, and
you can
guys,
comment, you can do video replies, anything like that.
Yes, and guys, please keep on spreading the word. Check us out on Twitter as well, and I'm happy you guys were able to join our first podcast.
All right, well, that's a wrap. So
all right, so 0612 here.
Turtle Zombie.
Carl 79. Live life and game.
Life and game.
All right,
guys.
Peace out.